What's up everybody, I'm Jared Poirier. Thank you so much for tuning into the Galaxy Design channel, and this is your vlog for January 3rd, 2021. So lately I've been playing around with a new photography technique called HDR Photography, that stands for High Dynamic Range, and that's what today's vlog is going to be about. So let's go shoot some photos. So does this sound familiar to you? You're trying to shoot a photo either on your camera or on your phone, and the background is really well lit, but the foreground where your subject is more dimly lit. And when you go to shoot the photo, the background is properly exposed, but the foreground where your subject is unfortunately really underexposed. So if you want to shoot a photo like this and have it not end up looking like total crap, you need HDR photography. Now, some really expensive cameras have incredible HDR capabilities right out of the box. Lens is getting all watery. But you don't need to spend $10 or $8 or even $5,000 on a really expensive camera to shoot nice HDR photos. You can actually do it on an older and cheaper DSLR, and I'm going to show you guys how right in this video. So basically the way that HDR photography works is that you take multiple photos at different exposures and then you stack them together to create a really dynamic image. So we're gonna simplify things today by doing 3 different exposures. One that's underexposed, one that's pretty much properly exposed, and one that's overexposed. And when you stack them together, you should get a really astonishing photo with really nice highlights and also really nice shadows. And as far as I know, there's basically 2 ways that you can do this. You can do it the way that I've been doing it, where you take 3 separate photos, each time changing an exposure setting. I've been using shutter speed, but the other day I was having a Zoom call with Tristan. He's one of my video editors, and he found a setting in Canon cameras where they will do the HDR photography basically for you and then stack everything in camera. I tried it out and it's pretty cool. So I guess for this vlog, we'll do both and compare. The other thing is that you're gonna wanna have your camera locked down for this. That's why I have my trusty tripod right here. If you move the camera around while you're taking HDR photos, you're gonna mess up your photos. Okay, so we have all of the boring explaining stuff out of the way. Now I just need to find some cool places to take some photos. All right, we got a nice tree here to shoot. So we'll try the Jared approach first. You guys can see the settings here, and I'm going to be changing the shutter speed. So we're gonna go underexposed, properly exposed, overexposed. And now we'll try the Tristan approach. So we're gonna go in here, find multiple exposure, do 3, turn it on, and we'll see how that turned out. So I'm finding that the Tristan approach, the automatic way of doing things, isn't really working as well for HDR photography as doing it manually. At least I don't think so. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing it right. But if instead of keeping the camera still, you actually move it around a bunch, you can do some really trippy multiple exposures. So I'm gonna try some of those. Okay, so I definitely got better trippy multiple exposure photos than real HDR photos. I gotta go home and walk Sonia, and then I'm gonna come back out and shoot some more. In a way, it might be better to shoot these at night because of the contrast of the bright lights against the darkness. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. By the way, for the trippy multiple exposures, I didn't just stick to 3 every single time. Some of them are 4, some of them are 2. I found out that my friend Amy does multiple exposure photography too, except she does it on an old school film camera. I'll include some samples here so you guys can check them out. I think I'll bring my light as well. I might be able to do something cool with it. Okay, I need to find a place with decent views, not too much movement. I'm thinking that Ontario Place might be perfect. Okay, this is the shot that I had in mind. I'm gonna try for one more trippy one, and then we'll call it a night. All right, so I hope that you guys thought that this was an interesting idea for a vlog. Hope that you learned something. I definitely did. I'll see you guys tomorrow.